And the Trojans in turn, far across the field, pulling forces back from the last rough assault, freed their racing teams from under chariot yokes. But before they thought of supper, grouped for council, they met on their feet. Not one of them dared to sit, for terror seized them all. The great Achilles, who held back from the brutal fray so long, had just come blazing forth. Panthous' son Polydamas led the debate, a good clear head, and the only man who saw what lay in the past and what the Trojans faced. He was Hector's close comrade, born on the same night, but excelled at trading words as he at trading spear thrusts. And now, with all good will, Polydamas rose and spoke. Weigh both sides of the crisis well, my friends. What I urge is this. Draw back to the city now. Don't wait for the holy dawn to find us here afield, ranged by the ships. We're too far from our walls. As long as that man kept raging at royal Agamemnon, the Argive troops were easier game to battle down. I too was glad to camp the night on the shipways, hope soaring to seize their heavy rolling hulls. But now racing Achilles makes my blood run cold. So wild the man's fury, he will never rest content, holding out on the plain where Trojans and Argives met halfway, exchanging blows in the savage onset. Never. He will fight for our wives, for Troy itself. So retreat to Troy. Trust me, we will face disaster. Now, for the moment, the bracing God-sent night has stopped the swift Achilles in his tracks. But let him catch us lingering here tomorrow, just as he rises up in arms. There may be some who will sense his fighting spirit all too well. You'll thank your stars to get back to sacred Troy, whoever escapes him. Dogs and birds will have their fill of Trojan flesh by heaven. Battalions of Trojans. Pray God such grief will never reach my ears, so follow my advice, hard as it may seem. Tonight conserve our strength in the meeting place, in the great walls and gates and timbered doors we hung, well planed, massive, and bolted tight, will shield the city. But tomorrow at daybreak, armed to the hilt for battle, we man the towering ramparts, all the worse for him. If Achilles wants to venture forth from the fleet, fight us round our walls, back to the ships he'll go, once he's lashed the power out his rippling stallions, whipping them back and forth beneath our city walls. Not even his fury will let him crash our gates. He'll never plunder Troy. Sooner the racing dogs will eat him raw. Helmet flashing, Hector wheeled with a dark glance. No more, Polydamas, your pleading repels me now. You say go back again, be crammed inside the city. Aren't you sick of being caged inside those walls? Time was when the world would talk of Priam's Troy as the city rich in gold and rich in bronze. But now our houses are stripped of all their sumptuous treasures, troves sold off and shipped to Phrygia, lovely Meonia. Once great Zeus grew angry. But now, the moment the son of crooked Cronus allows me to seize some glory here at the ships and pin these Argives back against the sea, you fool, enough. No more thoughts of retreat paraded before our people. Not that one Trojan will ever take your lead. I'll never permit it. Come, follow my orders. All obey me now. Take supper now. Take your post through camp. And no forgetting the watch, each man wide awake. And any Trojan so weighed down, so oppressed by his own possessions, let him collect the lot, pass them round to the people, a grand public feast. Far better for one of ours to reap the benefits than all the marauding Argives. Then, as you say, tomorrow at daybreak, armed to the hilt for battle, we slash to attack against their deep curved hulls. If it really was Achilles who reared beside the ships, all the worse for him. If he wants his fill of war, I, for one, I'll never run from his grim assault. I'll stand up to the man, see if he bears off glory, or I bear it off myself. The god of war is impartial. He hands out death to the man who hands out death.